Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Metal Bringer. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I was in the wrong window. So, this is a roguelike mech game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. There's got some really unique stuff in it. It just came out a couple days ago, but I wanted to put some time in it, and I have done so. Enjoyed my time there, and we are going to be looking at that today. So, if you like this, I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, jumping in. Right now, we'll go over the meta progression in two spots because there's kind of only two spots so far. So you can build your little person here, and you can have them use. You have a bunch of different heads. You start with a pretty good chunk. I would say you start with probably about 8 or 10 heads. I think about 8 or so heads. Like you start with the basic heads here, and then you unlock more heads by playing and beating mini bosses that have these parts. So you get their hair, you get their body, or you get some other part of them. So you can design your guy to look pretty cool, and that is always a nice thing in these types of games. Body, again, the same thing. There are tons of choices, and you earn more as you're playing. In the beginning, you only have like I want to say about, you don't have too many in the beginning. So weapons are very interesting. In the beginning, you're gonna be kind of stuck with just a couple of sort of standardish mech weapons, like a little sword and then a slightly bigger sword and then a spear. I think I got those pretty early on. But then you also get lances. You also get all kinds of stuff. Like, there's a crazy amount of weapons in here. I'd say you start with about a third of the weapons you see here, including the ranged ones. You start with a decent amount, but then you get like the bow later. You get like a shotgun. And depending on what drops for you and when, there's a lot of different weapons in this game. So there's a huge amount of replayability just in that part. And you also have OS tuning, which allows you to put these D chips that you see in the bottom right hand corner into skills, but these skills also go up just from use. For example, you can see like my labor's hit points is the little bar is about 20% full. So I could just go ahead and crank that up to 11 and then it'll be zeroed out. But as you use things, the more you use things, like I use a lot of ranged shot weapons, so it's really high up in skill level. And as you go up in skill level, you do more damage and you do different things. And as you use different weapons, there's a ton of replayability. Then you also have builds. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. Then you also have builds like this, where for point, you get a cap. If you look up on the upper right there, the install and the total. The install is the amount you have installed at the moment. The total is the amount you've gotten from your OS tuning. Every time you go up a level in OS tuning, so we go here, our capacity goes up, and then we can add more apps. Apps lets you basically build your build. And I know this is taking a little bit, and I do apologize that this is going to be a bit of a long intro, but that's because there's a ton of these. They do so many different things. And it is amazing what kind of cool stuff you can put together. Like I have some really generic one right now because I've been putting everything away. In addition to that, you have big mechs. And the big mechs you start off with a forklift. Which is why it's labeled forklift. And then you can get more legs, which I do not have enough of. And then you can get other bodies that do different things. For example, here's the forklift. That's what you start with right there. That's the exact mech. And then I put on, I can put on this one or this one. I can even put on this one. Ooh. Wait, I got to figure out which one of these. Okay. So not this one. This one right here? This one doesn't have a jetpack. Oh man. That was an uncomfortable find. So you also have a variety of weapons for those. I have not been able to get as many of those, but I finally do have some stuff for this slot. I just now, in the last game I played, I managed to get some melees for this slot, which is nice because I like to have one set that is all melee and one set that is all gun type, essentially. So that guy is now kind of cool. He's kind of fixed. And then there's an actual, like, the way you paint them is also, you can do it a couple different ways. You can do a general paint, or you can go in and fine-tune everything. I think it actually does great with the general paint. That's how I got this paint job, was playing in the general paint job section. You can actually go and individually customize the parts of each one if you want. This is when I said it has a ton of stuff in it. It does. Okay, we're going to take out this one, but we're going to change its legs. Nah, we'll keep its legs. All right. So once you've gotten a few big guys unlocked, you can actually jump in and out of them, by the way, which is one thing. So if we wanted to, we could go out like this, and then we could jump into one in the wild if we manage to keep it. But we're just going to go with this guy because he's really sturdy and he's good for kind of just plowing through a bunch of things and showing you, again, like, you can do all kinds of stuff. So in this case, this guy has 4 weapons that he can hold at any given time. And that makes him be able to, I can just swap between them. And one of the things I like about that, and there's the discs, which you see that disc that just fell? That is those are all bonuses. They're programs, and you can, you get them in your run, which gives you, it makes runs play differently. Because I've had runs where everything upgraded, like all of my melee stuff, and so I was just going around just wrecking things with melee. So, the cool part about this, one of the things I like about the progression in this game is that you're literally always making progression. Just doing what we've done so far has gotten me experience for the gear types that I'm using right now. Jumping and cruising around like this gives you experience for using that engine. Here's another one of those. You could even come over and you can hijack other rides. Which we will not, because that one's not my style right now, thank you, but you can do a ton of customization. It is actually really good about that. I like that, down to the paint jobs and everything else. And it does make it, like, right now we've got some ricochet shots going on. Now, here's an interesting thing I wanted to point out to you, because sometimes it can feel like you're not making, especially when you're trying to unlock the big mech parts, it can feel like it's taking a while, and if you go into here, you have an achievement section, and they will give you coins, the D-chips. And I leave these in there intentionally. I leave a bunch of these in here so that I can, if I find a part that I really want while I'm in a run, I can actually go and buy it from the store, or if I find a skill disc or something like that. And I will show you that. Well, actually, there's actually one in this area. So there's 2, so that works perfectly. So we can show both of those things off. Some days are great. This is one of them. All right, so in here with the shops with the disc, we have, he sells discs and, increase the repairing abilities of rice balls. Oh, so we'll probably do that. We'll probably be coming right back here. But he can also analyze the ones that you've picked up so that you can take them back and put them into your loadout from the beginning instead of the pickup. And you can sit there and do a lot of these things. And that allows you to do some really, really precise builds. Like, there's some crazy good builds you can do because of that. So, where's our little phone booth? Here it is. We're going to go over here. We're actually going to do that. Because those are some good ones. Like, those are... All right, let's go. We'll take like 6,000. Normally, I would be a little hesitant to do so, but we've got some pretty good stuff in there. Oh, nope, don't go out there. All right. I want this rice ball researcher right there. Reflect charge is interesting. Translucent, level 1. Increased damage dealt by slash attacks. That's pretty good. Oh, but reduces my labor. Oh, these are all like with negatives. Oh, that's neat. Further from further. Okay, so reload's longer, but flight time of bullets is longer. That could work with some of them. See, a lot of the ones you get in here don't have a huge amount of like negatives. So you can kind of sometimes get away with doing some other stuff like this. Fast bullets is what I'm actually working on right now. And the reason I'm working on fast bullets is I want to try and play with the shotgun. And I find its range is just a little lacking. So I'm trying to get bullets, maybe see if the bullets will go a little farther if they live that long. If they live that way. Now, as you can see, we do have a jetpack, and that is on an energy stat. You can do some crazy stuff in here. Like, the melee is really fun, and it is definitely... They did a good job. Like I said, they really... It really feels like people who play mech games made this. I'm sure they do, because otherwise they wouldn't have done this good of a job. It is a good, interesting mix between, like, anime mechs and like, full-on, like, Battletech mechs, too. So, when you're in here, if you have a part you've never seen before, where it has the 000s, it'll actually have a price in chips, and then you can analyze it to get that one to be available for the beginning of your runs. I'm a little confused by my at some point I started doing too much damage. Or I'm not entirely sure of how I should be attacking the... Oh, let's go to the next one, and then you can see the way the runs are. I'm not entirely sure how I should be attacking mech suits. I don't know if I'm supposed... I'm trying to figure out how to get them to drop parts more often, and I haven't figured that out yet. And the reason I say that is because they tend to just explode and die, and I think I'm doing too much damage overall to them, but I'm not really sure. That's probably my only real piece of confusion. Because it's like, am I doing too much damage, or do I need to hit him with a sword? Now, there's also some cool puzzles like this. I'm not very good at them, so we're going to just pretend they don't exist for the moment. Okay, see, like him. Like, I want to get him, but... And early on in the game, I was doing pretty good, and I was getting stuff. Oh, hey, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Let's get that rice ball. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, go. Get you away from me, sir. There we go. Okay. Shoo. All right, we're going to change out to that. Oh. Oh, that thing's pretty neat. Oh, look, we got a nice yellow one too. Yeah, so you can end up with a lot of like customization, and you could get a lot of things unlocked. So there's a lot of replay, and like I said, the actual game itself is very fun. There's like I've been able to do some pretty interesting builds. Like I had a build that was going with cold damage. Let's check our map here. Is there anything we really need? No. So let's go look for this boss. So I had one where I was doing cold damage, and there we go. So all the bosses have their little like conversations with you and things like that. And for beating him, I'm able to get the parts to wear that outfit that they're using. That's the mini boss that I was talking about. And sometimes you'll get the like, oh man, yeah, that kind of hurts sometimes. Okay. You can lock on in this game. One thing I will say though is that locking on early, or when you're fighting a boss, early on locking on is not a good idea, because there's going to be like a boatload of little dudes around you. Okay, that gun is overheating, but if you have only him on screen, then it helps you out a ton. But yeah, we won't even target those guys until. Okay, let's get this guy. All right. I need these guys to be gone. See, I don't know if I should be attacking him with melee more. It feels like I take more damage when I'm doing melee combat. Which... Okay. Oh, you out of here. That whole mech suit's there. All right. Yeah, so we just got his head. Now we can use his head as one of our things. But maybe it is melee that does it. Because look at that. We have... I don't think this one has any hops. Oh, it does. Oh, they're on the feet this time. Oh. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm melee now. It's not even close to dead. So, that was pretty tempting. Oh, hold on. We gotta have that chest piece. Yeah. Goodbye, Bride. We'll see you next time. Oh, yeah. The lances, by the way, are great. Because you just do a giant charge. Lance axe combo? What that guy brought? Oh, nice. We just unlocked a weapon. There are books around the map. Yeah, it does seem like they're dropping a lot of points. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was melee. I had it in me all along. I just didn't know it. I was using the wrong set of weapons. Oh, no. I destroyed it. No, I didn't want to destroy it. Ah! I still don't have that chest unlocked. At the very least. Oh, no, 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 no. Come here. Oh, his shield is broken. Oh, he did too. Look at us. Yeah, it's melee. Melee's like seems to be the way to go. Like, apparently if you gun them down too much, they all explode. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that. Of course, melee is definitely a little more dangerous. We did some damage to him before before we picked him up. So right now I have ice, I think, still on my blades. But yeah, there's the thing where I got the. I hope we can find one. Oh, look at all these things just laying around down here. Just waiting for me to pick them up. Oh, you rocket guy hiding behind a wall there. Well, yeah, there it is. So these are laying around the map, and they give you documents, or they can give you blueprints, which is very cool. Let's go check in here. Oh, if we can get to a place, there's a bunch of parts on there I've never got. All right, what does this guy have? Strong cooling. Ooh, strong cooling. That's tempting. It's cheaper to analyze into something, but they tend to have some really rare stuff. Air cooling? Ooh, yeah, you know, that would probably be good. All right. Bullet step, crimson blade. Do we got anything new that we... Oh, armor break. Okay. I was going to buy that in a different place. Lowers target's defense every time I deal damage. Oh, yes, please. Oh, that'll be fantastic. All right, so... We need... Oh, we beat the boss. That's right. So we're going down. This is where I usually end up playing. Oh. They were going to hijack They were going to hijack my ride. Ooh, let's hope these bosses are pretty okay. Usually I fight these bosses with ranged stuff. Oh, you're new. You've upgraded. You were blue last time. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Oh, no. Ow. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we'll lock him for a brief moment. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's not too bad, though. Oh, he dropped heavy bullets. That was actually one of the ones that got me. I got light bullets dropped, and they reduce your damage a little bit. But I had a run where it basically just kept dropping light bullets. In between, you can actually go in here and you can actually do more levels up with the D chips you have on you. And arguably, it's a better place to do it because you haven't paid the death tax. The death tax is 50% of your D chips, and then you get 50% of your D chips plus basically like 50% of how much your apps that you had installed that you didn't analyze were sold for. At least that's I think that they are the not analyzed one. Do we have either of these analyzed? I mean, we have that overheating. Oof. Oh, everybody's got a gun but me right now. Okay, we have no blueprints for any of this. Okay, let's check our map. Oh. We do not have a shop on here. Oh, our chainsaw level up, though. See what I mean? Like, everything you do in this game is rewarding you. Oh, man. That's another lance. It's so tempting. Starting to get more and more beam weapons. Ow. Oh, ow. That guy hurt. He took a chunk out of us. Ah, okay, there we go. He was getting his stars tomorrow? Okay. Alright, let's book it. Oh, we still don't have one. Oh no, there's so many guys here. Oh, this is just gonna be... Woo! Oh, gotta get rid of this tank guy. Those guys are a menace to my society. Oh, okay, okay. There we go, there we go. Get that guy out of there. Phew! No, no, no. We don't need that service quite yet. I was trying to pick something up. Oh, what is that? We might, if that's a firearm, we might want to trade off on it. No, no, no. I keep accidentally doing that. Okay, this is that's a melee. And the other one, you know what? Yeah, we should probably do that. We can melee him now? Wait, what kind of gun is this? Oh, that gun's awful. That's what kind of gun that is. It's a bad gun. No, it's a lock-on rocket, and I'm not built at all to be dealing with a lock-on rocket. So it's not a terrible gun. It's just that since I'm not built for that. Oh no, we are in our now. I've heard people say that you're weaker in your little tiny form. You're more fragile, but you are not weaker at all. We didn't have a, sadly, we don't have a top anywhere. Only bottoms. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do that. Now, one of the interesting things about this is that if you don't have a top, you can actually use your gun from inside this thing. Oh, this one had jetpacks too. Yeah! Too bad we don't have a top now. Hmm. Oh no, we ran into the boss in like the second room. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna get us killed. There's gonna be so many guys on us. Okay. Ow, they're already attacking. Okay. Alright, there we go, there we go. Let's just my gun is actually really good, so we should be okay. This is one of the this is set up to dude, there's a gun that basically kind of sits in the middle of everything. Oh. Oh, hello. What did we get? A light sword. Definitely not a lightsaber, but a light sword. AKA beam sword, but also not a beam sword. Alright, let's see here. Now, if you were worried that you weren't, like, ready for the boss and you wanted to do something else, you could actually just run away through the one of the other sides of the boss room. It actually works fine. Ow, ooh, ooh, it's you. Okay. There's this one. There's one AI out of the behavior patterns that the bosses have. There's one of them that spends an absurd amount of time in the air. And I'm pretty sure it's this one. He's like always in the air. Oh, gotta get my heat gauge down. Do not fight him over this. If you do, you'll lose anything that drops because it just falls down into a hole. As soon as he's dead. Maybe not super handy. Oh no! No, don't destroy it, man. I see a ride with arms. Didn't we have a weapon? Oh, we didn't have a weapon down here. Oh. If we don't have a weapon, I need to get out of here. So if we don't have a weapon, I am definitely stronger. When you have a top on it like that, you can't shoot outwards like we can with this, where there's not a head on them on it. So right now we can use the movement and the defense. I really need you to target him. Thank you. Okay, now go ahead and target these fools. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Now there you go. Ow. Ooh, what is that bubble? Ooh, man. Okay. Am I like... Man, I feel like I'm shooting everywhere but where he's at. Oh. Eek. Yeah, he spends so much time in the air. But I gotta get right up on him to actually hit him. I think I'm supposed to like kind of share damage with him on when he does his little gravity thing and drags us both in there. Oh, come on, man. All right, come over here. Come over here. Where you can actually be on the ground for a moment. Yeah, see, like when he does that, I think that's when he slows down right there. Ah, no. Okay, there we go. Let's get our cooling down. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're back here. Ooh, air cooling. Oh, good. Oh! Oh my! Wait, what? That's the boss's weapon. Oh my god. Those are the boss's weapons. We need to make sure we have enough D chips to buy both of these. Oh, let's not forget to grab that book. Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, it's a whole new world there. I didn't even know you could get boss guns. Oh, man. Pardon me, boys. I wouldn't be surprised if that thing isn't just 10 grand by itself. Let's see what we got on those. Oh my god, they're so cheap. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is gonna be so good. Yes. Oh, man, that Naginata is something else, too. Man. Oh, that is so cool. I'm so glad we ended up fighting that boss, like, and that's the first time I've seen any of the bosses drop that. I wonder if it's because I already had all his parts. Like, maybe you get parts up until you have all of them, and then maybe... I don't know. It'd be interesting to know how the proper farming of those weapons are, because those bosses have some really cool weapons. All right, let's go get murdered, because that's pretty much what happens to me the moment I go into this next area. So... Ooh. Because this one has an open area, I'm actually dying inside the mech before the mech dies. And that... Oh, you're cool. Oh, you're very cool looking. I think this is the first time I've seen you. Oh. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, oh, oh. He answered bubble for bubble. Ooh, can I charge it? Oh, yeah, look at that. That thing does so much damage. Oh, God, I'm like, I did it twice, and it's enough to overheat. Oh, man. Getting a boss's weapon, though. Ooh. Is that separation? Oh, no. Ow. That separation does not... Oh, no. That means that I really need to be doing damage to the head, don't I? Like, the body's probably not working. Ah, no, 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 no. The body is probably... Oh. Oh, did you see that? Ow. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I was looking the wrong way. Ow. Ah. Come back here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. We're slowly picking him apart. Now we're being picked apart. Oh, oh, ow. Well, it is the first time I've ever gotten to that boss. Oh, man, we unlocked some cool stuff this run. That was just absolutely good. So, yeah, you get like half of your coins plus the sale price of all of your chips and programs and the things that you didn't analyze. And that gives you a little bit of money. And generally... Alright. Yeah, there's... I actually like the story, too. Like, I legitimately like almost everything I found. Oh, hey! Which one? Haha! See, now we can actually assemble a brand new one. Let's go with those. Ooh, let's see. Well, let's try that one. Oh, yeah, look at that thing. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, my God. It does so much damage. We have, like, the giant sword that does a little bit more, but that thing does a lot of damage. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. If we had a full melee on that, giant axe like that. Oh, that's cool. That little gravity gun is neat. Oh, I think we do that. Then we give him a gravity gun, a regular gun, and a gravity gun. I'll have to paint him later, but this is where I was saying, like, where the general painting comes in, because you can see, like, each area that's highlighted. You can sit there and do a quickie paint job that actually looks pretty good. Like I said, like, looking over at this purple one, which is what I used that one on, it even matches up your weapons and everything. It ends up looking really nice. So, yeah. App installation. I'm so close. But, yeah, so then you, with your regular D-chips, you can actually do your levels in here too. So this has been Metal Bringer. This is a super fun game if you like customizing your mechs. This game actually has at least part of it. I mean, you only have like a head and arms and weapons, but at the same time, there's a pretty good amount of actually I would say there's a very good amount of creativity in there. So if you enjoyed this, again, if you want to pick this up for yourself, that'd be linked to the Steam page in the description. If you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one, and as always, I hope you have a great day.